Hello and welcome to Merlin's Manor. Today I'm going to be teaching how to play the solo trick-taking game For Northwood. This game is played over 8 hands and you're trying to score at least 16 points. 18 will get you a silver and 20 will get you a gold. And how do you score those points? You're going to win a hand and you're going to get the amount of stars that are on the hands that you win. The ones on the ends are worth 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, because the ones on the outside are the hardest to win. The ones in the middle are the easier ones to win. And so what you're going to do is you are going to separate out, first of all, the rulers that have this crown symbol in the corner. These are advanced ones that are recommended not adding in until after you've played a few games with the standard ones. And you're going to take out the jacks and make those your allies to start out the game. These are some of the more powerful ones. And so once you get used to the game, you want to mix these in and have them kind of come out randomly so that you have some different starting powers. And then what you're going to do is you're going to shuffle up the rest of the rulers. If you're playing with more options of rulers, then you would only put out 2 of each suit out here. If any more that came up, you would discard them. But we're playing with just the standard 8 basic ones here, and so they are just going to come straight out like this, and you're going to cover up the For Northwood part and leave open the numbers down here. And what the numbers mean is that you are going to only take that many tricks, no more, no less. And so the hardest ones, like I said, are the ones on the outside where you have to take 7 tricks out of your 8 cards, or over here you can't take any tricks at all. And you got powers that are going to help you along the way to accomplish this. Let's go over real quick your starting powers here. You have the Jack of Flowers. Is discard all cards that match the current ruler's suit. It's a great one to get rid of cards as you're trying to go for lower ones usually. This one's exchange the ruler on the fief you're visiting with a neutral ruler up to 2 fiefs away. And so let's say you were visiting this fief, as that's what this card means when you put that there. You could go ahead at some point in the round and switch it for that one, or that one, or that one, or that one. And that might be handy if you are, say, trying to change the trump suit, or other reasons might make that useful as well. Here you have the Jack of Eyes is draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards, and Jack of Claws, if you're holding fewer than 8 cards, draw cards until you have 8 cards in hand. And so that is the setup and the basic powers you're going to be starting out with. And the first thing you're going to do is you're going to draw 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm just going to put them out here so you can see my cards. Normally I would hold these in hand, but I want you to be able to see what I have. And once you have your 8 cards, you can then look at these different rulers out here and choose which one you want to go for, and you'll put this card above the ruler you want to go for. You're going to consider how many tricks you think you can take given what you have over here. And you also want to consider that whatever suit here is going to be the trump suit. And so if you have a lot of that one and it's one of these higher ones, you might want to go for a higher one. If you have a lot of the trump and they're down here, you might not want to go for those ones unless you're trying to use this to get rid of a lot of cards. There's a way you can do that. And so once you see that, you can choose which one of these you want to go for. And let's see what I have here. I don't have a lot that could help for these ones. I don't have anything good for that one. I might go for this one because I can still get rid of trump. So I'm gonna go after this one and see if it works out for me. And so once you've done that, the way that the rounds will go after this is you are going to, first of all, if you want to, you can activate one of your 4 powers. You can only activate them once per hand. And so you want to be careful about when you activate those and keep in mind that. And then what you're going to do after you activate one of these powers or choose not to activate one of them, you will flip over a card. And then if you beat that card, then you'll put that card that you won with over here into your scoring pile. And if you don't win, then you'll put it in the discard pile on top of what was just played. And so let's go ahead and see if I want to activate anything. I don't think I do at this moment. And so let's go ahead and flip the first card. That's a 6. I'm going to go ahead and take... Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and lose that one. I'm going to intentionally lose that one because I have plenty of trump to take 2 cards with. And so I'm going to try and get rid of as much as I can. I lost that one as well. Now we got the 2 here. I'm going to have to take this one. So I'm going to take it with a 4 of all things. So I've won 1 trick so far. I'm going to offsuit myself. And then I'm going to go ahead and win this one, and then I'm going to activate the discard all cards that match the current ruler's suit. I discard them all, and that's the end of the round. Whenever you are out of cards to play or the deck runs out, that will be the end of the round. And then if you have met exactly the number here, you win that one. You slide it down. Now this character becomes available to be used one time in the rest of the game. What you would do if you decide you want to use it, you'd cover up one of your allies here, and for that round, that would become your ally, and then it would go away, out of play after that, after you used it one time. So you only get to use it once, so consider that when you choose to use it. And that's basically how the game goes. Let's keep on going. I'm going to shuffle up and get into round 2. Right now I have 2 points. And now we go in and get my 8 cards. Okay, I've got a decent amount of these in high. I can probably count on this one to win. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I'm going to have to figure out what I can do. Maybe 5. And there are other options I can do. So I think I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. I'm going to go after the number 7 here, because I have some plans. And my first plan is to draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. So this is what I'm working with. And I will discard these 2 and draw these 2. That wasn't the most helpful thing, but at least I've off-suited myself. And then let's see what happens next. I off-suited myself, and the one thing that come up as a 1. That was silly of me, I guess. I didn't expect to win with a 3 or a 4, right? Okay, and then that... Oh my, this is not going well. Let's go ahead and take that one, I guess. Okay, now we're cooking. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully 5, 6. And then I'm going to have to figure out from there how to get the 7th one. I think right now, actually, is the time to draw up. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to draw up to 8 cards using this ability here. So 1, 2. Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible, but let's see what happens. So next one. I think I'm going to intentionally lose this one because I have too many possible tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 guaranteed. Probably 6. Probably 7. Could be 8. Yeah, I'm going to lose that one intentionally. I'm going to take that one high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to intentionally lose that one. I was going to lose it anyway. Got to take that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can only take 1 more. That is problematic. Let's see what happens next. I'm going to get rid of this card. Ooh, how did I win with that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that helped. And boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was not well played, but it did work out in the end. I do not know how I pulled that one off. It was mostly luck. So I'm at 6 points now. Okay, lots of those this time. Oh my. Should have gone for it this time. Okay, definitely not going for that one because I got way too much. Well, I can always get rid of Trump. There's a thought when you have this many Trump. I will go for that one. Okay. And I don't think I need to use anything in the moment. Let's just go straight at it. 1. I can get 3, so I am going to discard this card. Going to discard this one off suit. And now it's basically just take 2 more tricks and call it a day. And then discard all that match the suit. So I got 1, 2, 3. That comes down. I haven't been paying attention to what I've been winning up here, what I can use. So we have name any suit, draw 2 cards, and discard all cards of that suit in your hand. We have used the ability of the ruler on your fief you're visiting. And then we have look at the top card of the deck, exchange it with a card in your hand. Okay, what are we going after here? Not a lot of stuff that's high. Not enough low stuff either. I need to figure out when I'm going to go kneel. Right now is not the time. 1, maybe 2. Oh yeah, definitely 2. So 1, 2. I don't know where 3 and 4 are coming from. I think I'm going to try for this one. And are there any abilities I want to bring in? I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to go for it. And I'm going to start out with drawing 2 cards and discarding 2 cards. Okay. So I'm going to switch that one for that one. And that's not very useful, so I'm just going to discard that one. Okay, let's get it started. Remember, paws are trump. Okay, just 1 over the 5 there. I lost there. I'm losing that one. Let's see, 1, 2, maybe 3 if the right things come up. Let's keep it going, see what we get. So I won that one. Won that one. If something I'm off-suiting comes up, I got this. Or that. That's a risky business, though. I'm going for it. Ooh. Oh, discard all cards that match the... Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. That's what I want to see. Well, no, not really. They're really too low. I still think I can pull it off, though. Oh, unless... Ooh. Could be my kneel hand. See, when you're going for 0 or even 1, you want to see low numbers that can cover. Keep in mind, I can draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. I can get rid of my 2 trumps here, or even this one and this. I have options for things to get rid of. Now, good rulers to take when you're going to try and go kneel are ones that allow you to take something out of your score pile in some way, or ones that allow you to discard cards. And the ability here is put the highest valued card or cards in your hand into the score pile. So that's not going to be useful for that one because we don't want them to be in our score pile. Being able to look at the top 3. Oh, I haven't won that one yet. Discard 2 cards whose value. Oh, I haven't won that one yet either. That one all the good ones I haven't won yet for that. I'm thinking is I haven't been drawing enough low cards. This might be my best chance to go for it. I only have 1 cover for the 7-6 here. Let's go for it. And I'm going to start with the draw 2, discard 2. Which, that was not good at all. That was the absolute worst things I could draw. No, actually it wasn't. It wasn't the worst things I could draw. I'm going to keep that one and I'm going to throw that one away. Okay. And I can't use another power just yet, so I have to take a risk right here. Flip that over. I only had 1 cover card for those, so that's not good. Now I'm going to discard all cards that match the current suit. Now I need to get rid of this, and I've got it made. Trying to think if there's nothing good for that. Trying to think if there's anything I can do. None of these help. Probably should have brought that one in. Oh, of course, we keep drawing things that I have. Okay, finally, I get rid of it. And boom. That was a close one, but I pulled it off. Okay, let's see what we got here. Lots of eyes. Lots of low cards again. I think I'm going to go for this one because, again, I can use that card that gets rid of all of the same suit. And I got really low cards. My problem suits, I don't really have any problems. I mean, somewhat there. I have to take one. So the question comes, do I do anything at the beginning? Oh, what do we have? We got... look at the top 3 cards. I could use that one to do that maybe. I think I'm going to bring this one in just in case I need it. And I'm going to use it here because I don't really think I'm going to need to draw cards on this one. Okay, so let's go for this one. And I'm going to start out with I'm just going to draw a card, see what happens. Don't need to use any powers yet. Just trying to take one, and I just took one. So now I'm going to discard all cards that match the ruler's suit. And I'm going to keep going. Yep, and I just won because there's no way that this could take anything. Took one card. Boom. So now I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 points. And this one goes away. Didn't get to use it. But it was there for safety. Basically, this one, draw the top card from the deck, the discard pile, and the score pile. That was just in case I wound up scoring 2. I get a chance, basically, to hopefully be able to get rid of that. It's not a guarantee. The better one here is place the top card of the score pile face down on top of the deck is the better one for that situation where you accidentally score and didn't want to. But I didn't have that one yet. I left both flowers to the end. And I'm not seeing any flowers. Okay, we got some decent powers, though, that can help with this. I think we're going to take this one and cover up Jack of Flowers. Put the highest valued card or cards in your hand into the score pile. This one's not going to be very useful, but let's go ahead and grab this one. Okay, so we're going with these two. Look at the top 3 cards of the deck and return them in the same order. And I'm going to start with the draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. Actually, I should have used the look at things first because that didn't help much. Well, I did get a trump. Oh, I didn't decide which one I was going for. Go with the easier one to get. And then let's exchange there. No, actually I'm going to exchange this one. Okay. No. I'd rather exchange that one. Okay. Okay. Final answer. Already just lost 1. All these trump coming up. Oh, I should have used that power. I would have been able to do anything about it anyway. Let's look at the top 3 cards, see what's going to happen maybe. No, let's not do that yet. I just took 1. Just took 2. Let's look at the top 3 cards. Nice, we have that and then 2 trumps. So that comes out. And we'll toss that one in there. And then I'm going to use the, if you're holding fewer than 8 cards, 1, to draw up 2 8s. 2. Oh, but so many low cards came out after that. 1, 2, 3. The only power I have left is put the highest valued card or cards. I need 5. I only need 2 more, actually, so I'm not doing that bad now that I look at it. Actually, I may be going the other direction here soon now that I think about it. I may have overthought my situation. In fact, I think I have, so I'm going to try and get rid of some tricks. Okay, I lost the one I was thinking I would get easily. But that's not a problem. And then I'm going to tap, put the highest valued card or cards in your hand into the score pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. Just like I planned it. Oh, we almost actually ran out of cards in this deck. Which could have been a trigger for the end of the round. And these 2 go away. And so I have officially won with the bronze. And this is actually determining whether I get bronze or gold. There is no silver opportunity with a 3-point left. One of the 2 hardest to get, in my opinion. Especially when it's left to last. Oh, that's interesting. 1, 2, 3. Potentially I could use this as a 4th trump. No, I couldn't because it has to be a neutral. This is not a good draw for this. But I do have this card. I have this card. I'm going to grab this guy and put it on the exchangey since that doesn't even help anyway. And I'm going to cover up this guy. Look at the top card of the deck, exchange it with a card in your hand, name any suit, draw 2 cards, and discard all cards of that suit. And I think I'll start with this because I want to try and get something going. That was not something. In fact, I'm going to immediately discard the 2 cards I just drew. Not good at all. Gotta get 6 with this mess. Took my only trump. I'm gonna do this because why not? I got a trump out of it. And I got to use it to get something. What point do I pull this one off? I think now is the time to do this, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Okay. Don't know what this is going to accomplish. Trump the 5 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 more. It's going to come down to good old-fashioned luck at this point, I think. I need 1 more. I just took it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I just have to not take this one. Yeah, my odds are just as good at flipping, so... Yep. Offsuit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That one was more luck than skill, but I will take it. And that is how you play For Northwood. I got the full 20 points. A few of them were touch and go there. I did not have the best card draws for those last rounds as far as starting hands go for what was left to go after, but I made it, and that is how you play. And there's also a scenario book that you can play with, And basically you can go through this, and you start out with summer, which are some of the easier challenges, going into fall, winter, and spring, and each one has a special setup that you're going to do, plus an extra challenge that you can do to get 2 stars. And so I've gone through the summer ones and started on the fall. I've done the first 2, I think, in the fall. It's pretty fun the way it changes up the game, and you're going to definitely be using these ones in the course of that. You don't always have 4 of these to start in a round. In fact, one of the times I only had 2 going for a challenge, and so that was a tough one. So that's how to play For Northwood. I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out this game if you like trick-taking games. I was skeptical at first of a solo trick-taking game, but this works really well. And I was playing with some overpowered powers to a certain degree with these jacks, especially this one that allows you to discard all cards that match the current ruler's suit. That's really especially powerful for the lower ones, as well as if you have a really good hand and you manage to do one of the higher ones and get your bid and still have trump left, you can get rid of them that way as well. So it's very versatile too in the way you can use it sometimes. This one is very dependent on what's going on. It's changing the ruler on the fief you're visiting to one that's nearby. Like I said, one of the biggest ways I like to use that one is for if there is a trump card nearby that you want to start using for trump. If you run out of what is actually trump, and then you got to draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. If you're holding fewer than 8, drawing a bunch up. That saved me in those last few games. So yeah, very powerful cards there for the powers. Anyway, as I said, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one.